All right, everyone, welcome to Catalunya RX. Moto 2, going to be doing 17 laps again, which means we're going to be ending on checkpoint 69. Nice. Let's go through the field. We're going to have Matt, Camby, Koop, and then Opix, Sol, Slaunch, and against the invert from that first moto. Vulcan, Roman, Armada, Hunter, Luke, and Detail. And Hunter's going to have the nade honors for this one. And it's out. And we're green. Green flag at Catalunya. Camby with kind of a slow start. That was the only one I noticed in particular. His seemed a little off, but seemed like everybody else's is pretty decent. See how this first lap goes. 3 wide. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Yeah. That's going to be rough. On the first lap. Oh, that sucks for Matt. Wow. Let's see who takes their jokers. Looks like Opix. Opix, Vulcan, Sol, Detail, I believe. Taking their jokers early on. So Opix, Vulcan, Sol, Detail, all with a joker down. Getting that done nice and early. Now let's see what the lead pack's looking like. I think it's Koop. I think it's Koop trying to lead a lap down. And he will. Koop's going to lead the lap. I think maybe his first lap led in Hogs. I'm not sure, but he's going to lead that. Camby, and then Slaunch, and then we have Armada, Luke, and Matt in a very tight battle here. Oh, Matt's getting all kinds of swirly. Needs to hold on to it. Almost hitting the tower, but he does a nice job not hitting anything right there. That almost looked pretty bad. I don't think any of those guys taking jokers. Oh! Luke's going to go for the move. Let's see these jokers. Vulcan, Opix, and Sol. Second one down. Oh, another one. Roman as well. So quite a few drivers going to be done early on. Here's potentially the move. Slaunch getting the run on the jump. Slaunch going for it, and he's going to take it. Slaunch taking the lead. And he's had so many of these good Moto 2 starts. Let's see if he can take advantage of it, because he's had a lot of these this season. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's going to hurt a little bit, but at least he's still in the lead. Let's see if he can take advantage of it, because Slaunch has been very close this season. He's gotten second on multiple occasions in a lot of these Moto 2s. See if he can pull it off this time. Be pretty sweet if Koop could fight back. Not sure if he has the pace for it. Oh! Oh, yeah, I'll show a replay of that. So that was just all lag right there. I'll show a replay of this. This is going to look ridiculous on theater. So Armada and Luke battling here for 4th and 5th. We're on board with Luke tailing Armada. And then right here. And you could even tell in theater. Armada just gets hit with the absolute lag cheese. And it bones him so bad. He loses a ton of time. He loses track position. That's really going to hurt Armada's second moto. I don't know what's... We had multiple instances of this lag cheese happening for different drivers. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, unfortunately this was happening a decent amount tonight. So don't know what's up with that. It's unfortunate because obviously you don't want that to play a role in how the races are decided. But yeah, it's just something that kept happening. Sadly. Oh no, Luke gonna follow Koop into the Joker. But Koop goes wide, and Luke's gonna make the pass in the Joker lane. Do they come out near anybody? No, just in front. Just in front of Vulcan. That was a close call. So they're gonna get their first Jokers down there. Slaunch still leading them down. Camby still second. Hunter third on track right now. Armada, a lot of these guys, though, no jokers taken. We'll see how they play the strategy. Looks like both these races, it looks like we've had some pretty different strategies coming out. We've been we've seen that pretty consistently from our drivers all season. Maybe we'll continue to see that. Oh, can be really going for it there. And that's Detail in 5th there in front of Luke. So he's trying to make a charge too, but he's also got jokers to take as well, I believe. Oh my god. That was Opix on that one. I'm not sure what happened on that landing. We've seen people just have these like weird landings. And it's something you got to be careful for on this track. You gotta figure out where you want to land in these jumps, because all these landings on these jumps can really, like, if you set yourself up right on the landing, you can gain a lot of time. If you do it improperly, you lose a lot, and you could potentially like flip. So low key, I think the off-road sections of this track are the most important. Not saying that you can't make up time in the paved parts. You absolutely can, and they're important too, don't get me wrong, but low key, I think a lot of the time is gained and lost in both of these off-road sections here in Catalunya. They kind of take the focus on this one. It's a little different for different rally crosses. Like, I'd say Sweden is maybe a little different than that. Oh, Detail and Luke gonna go in here, but I think this is Detail's first. Luke taking a second. I want to say, oh, look at that! Camby works his way around. I'm not sure who that was. I think that might be Vulcan. Yeah, I think that was Vulcan. Maybe Camby coming out of his Joker right there, but that was crazy. That was crazy. That rejoin was so close between them. And now Soul's in the mix. Luke's going to try to work the way by Detail, and this is interesting. Oh, that was close, and Soul cheesing. Lots of action on track right here. And this is big battle because Luke needs to try to make up some points. Detail obviously getting some gains in that first moto, and that they want that champ battle to keep going back and forth. So, and we're running out of time. We're running out of time. There's only so many motos left in the season, so this is an opportunity here. Luke gets around him, but gets into Vulcan's back, and that's going to cost time. And now Detail might be able to make the pass back. He's going to be able to, but can he hold off Soul? Will be able to. Soul having a look, but just not quite there. Get an update on what the leaders are looking like, because we have multiple battles going on track. So this is Hunter and Armada right there. So Slaunch, Hunter, and Armada. Look at the gaps. But they still have jokers to take. And then there's this mid-pack right here where, you know, maybe a couple of these guys have jokers down. Maybe a couple of these guys are done. And it's just this tight mid-pack. I think Detail's actually done. Pretty sure he's done. I said it was one, but I'm pretty sure he's done as well. Oh, no, he's definitely done. He's definitely done. So I think all these guys, except for maybe like Camby in this pack, are done with both, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But a lot of those guys in the front still have one or two jokers to take, so we'll keep an eye on it. This has the looks, the making of a pretty good Moto 2 here, I think. I think this one's going to be interesting. Detail making gains on Vulcan here. See if he can do anything with it. Luke coming up pretty close behind, too. So Detail must have got, while we were looking at different parts of the track, well, I think we saw it. Yeah, he got back around him. So that battle continues, just always battling on track. These last few races, it seems. Hoping that thing stays close until the last two races. Might have another classic on our hands. Oh, man, Camby. But Detail not going to have the line. Oh, that was close. Camby goes for the Joker. That was so close. Nice crafty move out of Detail there. That could have been bad, but was able to just make that one work. Trying to keep track of all this. So yeah, Slaunch here just trying to run some good lap times. Just trying to take advantage of how hard those guys are battling, and we'll have to see when he does it. Right now, I would say his jokers are looking pretty good. But now that Camby has gotten passed by these guys, they're looking pretty fast. We'll have to see when Slaunch takes his jokers. I think that's going to be the key here. And these last few races, I think he's been getting boned a little bit by, he's been taking these early jokers when he's up front in these Moto 2s. And so I think he's taking a different approach here, because the last few races, I want to say that's what he's been doing, and it hasn't been working out. So now I think he's trying something different. I think he's going to wait as long as he can and just try to rip some laps, take advantage of that clean air, and we'll see if it works out for him. But again, it's all about finding that right time. And it's so hard to tell when that time is. But this is big. Hunter with some issues. And Hunter definitely off pace from Vulcan, Detail, Luke, and Soul, I want to say. Oh! Soul with the cheese there. Like, not too bad, but a little bit in this moto. So this might make things interesting. And also a factor of it, too, is Hunter's dealing with some lag action, too, so that doesn't really help. Doesn't really help. Not to say that he's, like, slow or anything, because he obviously got the podium in Moto 1. He's got some pace, but right now, this pack behind him is ripping in Moto 2. Detail making up some time. Maybe having a look on Vulcan. They're not going to be able to do anything yet. Nice run. Nice line through the chicane. But again, we'll have to see. Just a little too close on that landing. That's going to cost a little bit there. Luke's going to have a big run. But is he going to have a look off of it? Does not look like it. And they're actually getting away from Soul at the moment. So they're having some pretty decent runs. Here's Slaunch. Oh, I like how that works out. You can see those guys from there. But yeah, Slaunch not going for it still. Armada still not going for it. And I think Armada and Slaunch both... Oh! Hunter goes massively wide and then gets hit with the lag cheese afterwards. Wow, that sucks. That was a unfortunate sequence of events. Oh, yeah, now he's really getting hit with it. Now he's really getting hit with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that is tough for Hunter because he, like I said, I think that pack was hauling, but, I mean, honestly, this has probably been Hunter's fastest track on the season so far, and he had pretty good opportunities for pretty good races here, and then that happens. Like, that's pretty unfortunate. That is not ideal. So, unfortunate for Hunter on that one. He's just gonna have to look to next week for this. At least he can hang his head on getting that podium in the first moto. That was pretty huge for him. So, still got that to lean upon for this night. And he's still got decent track position, I want to say, too. Lag didn't completely kill his race all the way to last place, but it's not going to be looking good. And yeah, look at the gap. Gap's insane at this point. That's Matt right there, I want to say. Slaunch right there. There's Armada. It low-key looks like they're gaining on Armada, so Armada's going to have to think about taking his soon. I think it's at the point where they're not getting held up. They're gaining, and yeah, this is getting weird for Armada. Maybe possibly waiting a little too long on these. We'll see how this works out for him. But he's going for it. Like I said, he's battling with Soul and Roman. I don't know where the hell Roman is in this race. He doesn't seem to be having that amazing of a night so far. It's an opportunity for him. Armada needs to try to take advantage. That landing's not going to help. Oh, this might set up the battle. Oh, the move to the inside. Similar to what we saw in Moto 1, a little different because that was more so on Detail getting a rough landing, but either way, the battle on between Luke and Detail again. Oh, a little two-wheel dive, but still close. Luke's going to get the run. Oh! Beating and banging, keeping it close to the chicane. And Luke's going to complete the pass on that one, so that battle is still going. They're still going back and forth, and they're going to lose a little bit of time on that. Look at how much Vulcan got away when that happened. But Vulcan catching up to Armada, so that might open up the opportunity for them to catch back up again. See how Armada plays this. He's still holding on to it. He's not taking it yet. And how close are we getting? We're getting really close. Armada and Slaunch are going to have to take their jokers next 2 laps. This moto just absolutely flew by because we're like basically done. Jesus. Oh, that was Hunter again. What the hell happened there? Wow, that was tough. Yeah, we're getting down to it, and Slaunch and Armada, they literally have to take these jokers because Slaunch is coming to the 2 to go. That's where he is right now. He still has 2 jokers to take. I'm not sure. Armada might also have 2. I know he has at least 1. I'll try to keep an eye on everybody because the jokers are coming out, and this gap's going to be important. But yeah, no more time for playing games at this point. 2 laps left. Got to be hauling. At this point, there's Slaunch goes for his first one. And yeah, he's, as we'd expect, he's going to be pretty clear on that one. There Armada goes for his first one. So Vulcan, Luke, Detail, Soul, they're all going to go by. And if Armada has another one to take, he might lose some more spots. Slaunch, the gap is good, but it's close. It's close. This might get weird. Let's see. Is Slaunch going to have the gap that he needs to take his first Moto win in the season? He's been looking for it in the Hogs. He had plenty in the Firestone Firehawk season in the fall. And he's just been getting that second place constantly. Let's see if he can get on the board here. White flag, by the way, final lap. He's going to have to do it. Oh, man, I don't know. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. They go through. Oh, yeah, they're going to... Oh, and Detail slid right in front of him. Oh, man, he was well clear, too. Oh, man, that is unfortunate for Slaunch. You got to think, could the earlier Jokers have helped him there? It's hard to tell, but we still have a last lap battle for position going on. Vulcan in the lead now. After that Joker usage, Luke going for it in the terrain, having a run on the left. He's going to go for it to the inside, slamming it, but not going to be able to have the run. It looks like Vulcan's going to take his first Moto win of the season. Luke second, Detail third, Slaunch fourth, Soul fifth. Crazy battle in that second Moto, and with those Joker usages too. Insane how that worked out. Wow, Camby taking sixth. Oh yeah, Armada definitely had another one to take. So Roman, oh man, it's Roman right in front of him, I think. Yeah, Roman does get the spot. Wow. That is not what Armada wanted. But then it's Armada, then it's Koop, Opix. What a crazy second Moto that we just watched. Oh, Battle going to the line. Jesus. Hunter's just going to get it over Matt. There we go. That's our race. So going through the overall points, it's going to be on the night. Detailed taking the overall by 1 point. That win was huge in Moto 1. Taking it by 1 point over Luke. Luke needed that last pass right there. Not able to get it. So that's going to be first and second overall with 31 then 30. Vulcan with the big second Moto performance. That's going to give him third overall. New Moto winner on the season and working his way onto the overall podium for the first time as well with 28 points. And then Slaunch, fourth overall with 23. Organization's not great right now, so I'm gonna stop calling the positions. Sorry, because I don't have it organized yet, but I'll call off the points. So after Slaunch, Roman and Armada actually tied. They both got 22. Soul got 21, so that points battle between them, like no room was really made. I mean, technically Roman and Armada made a point on Soul, but like they basically tied this event, so it didn't really end up making a difference. Same for the lead battle with Detail and Luke. I mean, a point is big when the battle's that tight, but still, I mean, it's still so close. No major gains made. Hunter then had 20. Looks like Camby had 17. Opix with 15. Matt with 10. Commando with 15 as well. I already said Camby 17, I want to say. I believe I called everyone off. But yeah, so there's the overall points in the night. Pretty crazy night. Going to mix things up a little bit. I'll probably do a recap going into the next one. But yeah, so 2 more races left on the Hog season after this. We're going to go to Hog Bay. We're going to take a trip down to Florida and go to Hog Bay next week. That'll be interesting. Honestly, I think that's like a major wild card race. Who the hell knows what can happen there? So that'll be a very interesting one. Definitely don't want to miss that one. Very excited for that race. So yeah, Hog Bay is next week, and that could have a big role in the championship. That could have a big role in the 3 to 9 points battles. Like that race is going to be super important. And then low key, Lakeview is almost like kind of a wild card too, and that's our finale the week after that. So don't want to miss the next 2 weeks. I think those are the most unpredictable on the season. And they're the 2 to end it, so it'll be interesting to see how this closes out. And then in a couple days, or well, we'll see it on YouTube, but don't miss the Halo 3 TRS night either. That'll be a fun one for a Sunday action this weekend. So looking forward to that one. Only get to race Halo 3 a few times in the year, so kind of an exclusive one. Should be pretty fun. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next week at Hog Bay for some first time, well, I guess technically not first time, we kind of already tested it, but some first time Hog SX action where the track was actually made for Hogs. So first time that we're doing that. All right.